Hello, and hey, how you doing? Happy Thursday, Ryan J here. Welcome back. I hope you're well. It's Thursday, so the weekend is approaching. Yay! I'm not sure what you plan on doing for this weekend summer's kind of rolling towards the end, so hopefully you have a vacation plan. Maybe you're camping, maybe you're out on the water or the beach, or at a cabin somewhere. Hopefully that I pray that you're taking advantage of it. All right, have fun. So today I'm gonna be talking about self-confidence and building self-confidence. And here's why I decided to pick this subject. So being as the situation that we're in right now, and that we've been in for the last, I don't know, call it March of this year. 2020 has been an interesting year. Definitely an interesting year. So we've had a zombie outbreak, we've had the pandemic, we've had quarantine. I turned into a homeschooling teacher. Then there's the political storm, and plus the whole whose lives matter thing. For me, honestly, all lives matter, but it seems to be that we've been isolated, separated, divided as communities, as a nation, man, it's just not good. It's just not good. So if I had a suggestion, pulling together is probably the best way. Pulling together and agreeing. Because honestly, when you talk to other people, you'll find that you're more in agreement than in difference. More people agree than disagree. Anyhow, so that being our social structure right now, it's hard to have confidence in that structure. It's hard to be confident with the isolation, with the quarantine, with the not being able to reach out as effectively as you had been before, being isolated from your friends and from your family. That affects the confidence of a whole in the nation, but then to break it down, it'd affect your personal self-confidence as well. It leaves you guessing. It really leaves you guessing. Thus, it affects your personal self-confidence. All right, so let's boost that up. How are we going to do that? Well, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. I like it when you ask good questions. So in order for consideration of your time, I'm not going to go through this whole list. I'm going to give you two things that can immediately improve your self-confidence. Immediately. Put into practice today, it will improve your self-confidence. Number one is it's a surefire way. It's a surefire way. Now, it might be a little uncomfortable at first, but it will work. Guaranteed. Most of this list I did on a podcast that I recorded yesterday, and it's on my Massive Life-Changing Value podcast. If you're interested in listening to the whole list and getting deeper into the content, because the content that I'm going to give you right now is literally just surface content. It really is. I'll put the link for the iTunes in the comments, or if you're going to be watching on the YouTuber, it'll be in the description. All right, so let's get into it. So I promised something that you can do right away today that's going to improve your self-confidence, and here it is. It's literally just your posture and how you carry yourself and how you present yourself. All right? Easy enough. So take note of how you carry yourself through the day. Do you tend to walk around with your shoulders down, your head down, your eyes looking at the ground? Or are you like this, eyes open, looking forward, shoulders back? Not only that, you can breathe better. You can breathe and you don't end up breathing so shallow. So just a simple adjustment in your posture and how you carry yourself will improve your self-confidence. Walking around like this with your shoulders shrugged and arms and head down, like look at that. That's almost a fetal position. So that's carrying yourself in a fetal position, presenting yourself as a fetal position. Man, I feel better already. It'll work for you. Here's another thing when it comes to just that simple action right there. If you look confident, people will treat you more confident, with confidence. You bring an air of confidence to you. That actually kind of means you might be of some sort of, it subconsciously, people think of it as some sort of air of authority, or you know what you're doing, or just like, hey man, that's somebody I might want to follow around because they look like they know what they're doing. Whether you do or not, that doesn't mean it. That means that's not the point of it. All right? Until you prove otherwise, people will treat you different with an air of confidence and you being confident. Like I said, until you prove otherwise. All right? Yeah, they just treat you different. If you're walking around like that, people are going to treat you like that. Like, man, there's a rug, somebody I can walk all over. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, number one, just looking at and evaluating your posture. All right. Number two, let's talk about this one. Self-talk. What in your mind's eye, what does that little voice in your brain, what does that say to you? Are they positive and affirmation thoughts, and are they manifesting thoughts? Positive manifesting and building yourself up thoughts, or are they self-deprecating and I'm not worth it and defeating thoughts? So again, paying attention to what is rolling through your brain, if you're building yourself up or if you're tearing yourself down. Well, I would highly recommend that you focus on building yourself up. Building yourself up, of course, brings an air of confidence. You feel better about yourself. You'll feel accomplished. You'll end up making a difference in your life with that positive mind frame and thinking. You can't help but act positive towards other people, thus bringing positivity to the world. That alone will improve your self-confidence, because you're like, man, I'm gonna pat myself on my back. I did a good deed today. So paying attention to what rolls through your mind, and you can 100% control that. Nip it in the bud as soon as it turns into the negative, and feed it positive information, whether that be from a quick motivational YouTube, or you have a affirmations book by you, or you just practice gratitude for 15 seconds. Change that mind frame and how you think. Yeah, so that's going to wrap it up for today. All right, again, if you want more information on this, I just recorded a podcast on massive life-changing value podcast on better self-confidence, where I dive deeper into 7 different ways to improve your self-confidence. I hope this brought you value. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, make it an epic day, and I'll speak to you soon.